Well, here we are, Halloween night, October 31st, 2021. I kept forgetting my camera during the preparation somehow, but we got it tonight. This year we got a lot of white pumpkins, and they look very nice because the lighting, as you will soon see, shines through the pumpkin, and it has this sort of orb-like glow coming out of the whole entire pumpkin skin. So we've got the usual setups going on. It all came together. First people are already showing up to check out the sights and sounds. Menace Productions again sets up the backyard. Everyone's excited to see his costume this year. Corn stalks and dried up sunflowers. The special artificial stone that looks like real stone with Adam's top secret patented studio stage design. And then we've got the roof line set up. So all of this, the history of Halloween here in Bethel is also the history of civilization, and every year I notice things going on. And I'm going to tell everyone that this was the first year that, aside from my own kids, there was not one kid, not one, that showed up to help carve these pumpkins or set up any kind of Halloween scarecrow or anything. Now, back in the 80s and 90s, the yard was filled with all the neighborhood kids getting off the bus stop. They'd all rush over. We'd all carve pumpkins. Brian and Eddie and Andrew and Michael. Oh, just Cerise and Brenton and Janine and everybody. And now, not one kid shows up. So the history of civilization, this is amazing now. Not one kid comes over from the neighborhood, and all of this goes by. And we all know this is my annual critique of society. They're all on cell phones playing games and looking at apps instead of doing what we used to do back in the 90s and 80s. So that's just a critique of what's happening in society. And as I said, Halloween is study of Halloween is the study of civilization.
It's like a gigantic one, full thing. It must have smacked from the boxing match. And I brought it just to...
Got all the famous portraits.
If you want it.
Dominique.
Sure. And now Levi gets into this.
Oh, no, I don't think he'd be able to wear it.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the remaining Mexican sunflowers this Halloween. We've made it all the way to October 31st with no killing frost. And the weather tonight is nice and warm. Here come the three pumpkin carvers. The only kids to carve pumpkins are right there. No one else carved any pumpkin. And they only carve pumpkins because they're related to us here.
The man came and he said,
Okay. Front yard is set up again. There we go. Got the plywood gravestones. The neighbor has his trolley bus filled with Halloween paraphernalia. He'll be driving that across country, making a YouTube channel out of it. You can watch the trolley bus go cross country. Follow the adventures where it started here in Bethel across the street from the Halloween house. And the oldest Halloween decoration on the property is the mask up there. We call that the Joe mask. One of the few remaining masks all the way back from the 1980s. Maybe even the late 70s, I'm not sure. And as you know, all of those masks from that era are now collectible. For those viewers that are interested in the story of this property and this Halloween show, most of our masks from that era either rotted away, or believe it or not, a lot of them were stolen by guests pulling them off the dummies back in the 90s. Beautiful view of all the pumpkins. The remaining leaves of the trees still hanging on. It's been a fantastic October season with all kinds of colors on there. It's been really nice. It's been a lot of fun this year. Yep, so we have 300 pumpkins and a little over. And yes, this was the first year pumpkins were purchased. We had to purchase pumpkins. None of our farmers are around anymore that can donate the pumpkins anymore. So that's what we had to do.
Jersey is coming too. The Bethel Pumpkin House. George, the Congressman George Logan at the Bethel Pumpkin House. There's our neighbors, the champion pumpkin growers, Chris and Heidi. Chris and Heidi, I want you to meet George Logan. George, meet Chris and Heidi. He's our next congressman. Yes. They're voting for you, believe me, George. They're voting.
Okay, it is 6:30. The night has arrived, and many guests are walking through the yard. Here we go. All the pumpkins are looking very nice. We got a little weather scare about 20 minutes ago when it was passing shower, but it was just a passing shower, so we are in good shape for the rest of the evening. And as I mentioned before, I'll show you these nice glowing pumpkins over here. These white pumpkins have sort of a transparent skin, sort of, when the light shines around, and you can really see the whole pumpkin glowing, as opposed to up there where you see the thick skins of those orange pumpkins. You just see the faces. So we'll see how big of a crowd we get. Already a lot of folks coming through. Everybody's happy to get back to a normal Halloween. There's the giant pumpkin eating a smaller pumpkin carved by Adam. Let's see. There's our
Yeah.
get some pictures. Everybody loves the thrill of a good scare.
Yeah, no, it is. One more time.
Okay, here we are. All the people, the crowds are coming through. Everybody's back this year. Exciting times here on Hudson Street and Fleetwood Avenue.
Everybody's having a great time now. It's all coming here, all coming true. The sweet freedom of Halloween. Free people right here outdoors. No computers, no virtual reality, no masks, no permission from Dr. Fauci. We're doing it. We're outside celebrating Halloween without permission from Dr. Fauci. Love this night. Love this night, Halloween, in the land of Barnum. And look at even the dogs are dressed up. After that, you gotta take your chances. If anybody wants to take home a pumpkin, come back tomorrow morning and you can have any pumpkin on the lot.
Maya, what are you doing here? Tell us about your job.
Giving candy.
All right. Melanie's getting a lot of extra money because she's so beautiful.
Maya, get your candy
Everyone
ready.
wants to impress the beautiful.
Get your candy ready, Maya. My granddaughter went to the school for Halloween. School for trick-or-treating. Maya, there's a young lady here with a pumpkin. There's your candy. Yes, all the pumpkins are available tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. All free. All you just have to do is come here. You'll get a free pumpkin.
A little after 8 o'clock. Crowds of people still coming through here. We've got, we don't set the clocks back until next weekend because October 31st is it's a Sunday. So the first Sunday of November is not till next week. So we had a nice long twilight. And the pumpkins are shining into the night.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Levi is here in the dark.
Tell your dad.
Talking to everybody. Can't even see you here.
You never outgrow it.
That is so awesome.
It's a really cool costume.
That's so
cool.
Now Maya's walking in it now.
Right there with the
I've been here for 8 years. I've never known it was here.
Oh.
That's so cool. Wow. Awesome.
Okay, we're driving away. Another Halloween in the books.
Look at right there.
There we go.
Look at this house. Get this on camera.
We're gonna come back and take it all down.
Oh my God.